Go to mybookie.ag, use that promo code WAYNEIN, and they'll give you additional spending cash with your first initial deposit.
Donald Cerrone stepping in short notice to face Jim Miller at UFC 276.
Hey, two old-timers getting after it. I mean,
have they not fought before?
I think they have. I believe
so.
they have. Can you pull it up there, Dave, and see what we got?
I think they have.
I think they have fought.
Same here. But, I mean, Cerrone just was ready last week for,
Yep.
What was it, 276?
It was
it was the UFC Austin card. It was
the one in Austin. That's right.
Yep.
And when?
Okay, they did.
2014.
Yeah, he beat Jim Miller.
Interesting. I mean, we'll see what happens. I like Jim Miller's been looking good lately. You know, he's coming off of a win, 2 wins. Click on Jim Miller.
Multiple. I think his last loss was to Vince Pichel.
Yeah, 2 wins. 2 wins.
Nope.
Joe Selecki.
Joe Selecki after that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's coming off 2 wins. Good performances. One TKO and 1 KO. And Cerrone's coming off losses, a lot of losses, and one no contest. But I think it's like 5 losses in a row, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
It depends on which Cerrone we're going to see. But he's back down to 55. He's not at 70. This is going to be one of those. Maybe this is at a catch weight.
He made weight for the Joe Lazon fight at 55.
Got it. So I mean, so his weight's down probably. I wonder how much Budweiser he was drinking after that, though, after he made the weight and the fight didn't happen. So who knows? But he's in shape. He's always comes in shape. He's a legend, man. Like, this is who he is. This is what he does. He takes fight on a last minute notice, and sometimes he comes out and gets wins, and sometimes he comes out and loses. But look, these are the type of fights that I want to see him and Jim both fighting.
Yep.
As of now, they've got Joe Lazon.
I don't want to see him fighting young guys. I want to see him fighting guys that have a name, that have been there, that are close to the same age, have had the same kind of career.
I have no desire to watch them fight Gamrot or Sarukian.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like these guys back in their heyday. Sure, I would put them against those guys any day of the week, but not now. I have no desire to see these things. So overall, good stuff. And then I heard that Miesha Tate is off the card as well. Lauren Murphy got hurt.
Yeah, that fight's off.
Yeah, that fight is off.
And it's not looking like they're finding an opponent either. So
no, it's just too short. But overall, that's next week is the pay-per-view, correct?
That's correct.
Yes.
You've got Volkanovski versus Max Holloway.
It's a good pay-per-view. Come on.
It is a good pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean,
Izzy and Cannonier.
That fight unto itself.
Yeah.
And Izzy and Cannonier.
There's one other fight on there that's a good fight.
See, hold on. And I'm being
We're going to get
honest.
into this in the midweek
I take a look at the Izzy Cannonier fight similar to Gegard against Eblin. You take a look at it, and if you're looking at it, you're going, like, Izzy's the guy that you got to look at and say, "We'll win that fight." It's not only more experience in MMA, all those kickboxing fights and everything. Yeah. He's just been a fighter much longer and everything, all that experience. But Cannonier can win that sucker. Yeah. Cannonier's got power in his hands. I ref Cannonier when he was a heavyweight and then a light heavyweight. He's got power. He had power as a heavyweight and power as a light heavyweight. He's going to have power as a middleweight. He lands one good shot. He could change that fight over into his corner real quick. I think it's a great matchup. Obviously, Izzy is special. He's a freaking monster as far as the stand-up. Yeah, but Cannonier's got power.
Yeah, Cannonier's got power, but does he utilize his wrestling at all to get this fight to the ground, or at least threaten it to make Izzy a split second hesitant to potentially get that shot in, that heavy power shot in as the fight goes on?
We'll see if he can do what Johnny Eblin could do.
What Cannonier has done, though, he's fought at heavyweight, he's fought at light heavyweight, he's now fighting at middleweight. When you see somebody like that, guess what? They understand what it's like to make sure that they're in the best shape of their life at the peak moments, because he's worked so hard to get where he is now that nothing scares him anymore in terms of what I got to do to push my body to the limit. Look what he's done. Look what he used to be and look what he is now. He knows what it takes to go out there and make sure that he comes in the best form that he possibly can. He will be in phenomenal shape. And the more this fight goes, it may potentially favor him because of his ability to push himself mentally. And he'll be able to push himself physically as well against Izzy. So we'll see what happens. But it does make for an interesting fight because Izzy for the longest time was calling for Cannonier. He's like, hey, you know what? I think Cannonier might be next. And then I think Cannonier came up short on a fight. And then he's got a couple more back now. But this is one of those fights that Who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll talk about it in the midweek show, though, as well.
Go to breathefume.com/weighing in and use the promo code weighing in to get 10% off right now.
100% agree.